Hey you guys, this is Beth from Dainty Daisy Merchandise. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I'm a part-time reseller and a stay-at-home mom. In this week's video, we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. We have a box that I did not realize I bought. This is a rather large box. I was kind of thrown off with it when I received it on my doorstep. And come to find out, I reviewed what I bought, and it was actually a watch repurposed box. So I'm slightly intimidated to open this up. It was $80. So I'm really hoping that we have something in here. I almost did not even post this video because I am not a watch person. I wear watches. I know, some brands. I know a little bit about watches, but I'm a jewelry girl. That's why I love jewelry. So my husband convinced me that you guys deserve to see what's in this box just as much as I do. So we're going to open this up together and we're going to take it easy and see what we got in this box here. All right, everybody, she's open. I'm slightly intimidating. There's lots of watch bands going on, lots of Q7 Walmart brand watches going on. So we're going to set this to the side and we are going to hope for the best. As always, if you are interested in one of these pieces, be sure to check the description where you can find my Poshmark and my Etsy, and you will also find my email. I don't know how many of these I will post. It's so big, I can't even get it out of the screen. I don't know how many of these I will post on my shop because, again, I'm a jewelry girl. So we're just going to dig in. We're going to try our best and see what we have. I'm assuming since they're $80, they must have... So they've got to have something in here. We're gonna hold off hope here. We're gonna hope for the best. Truly hope for the best in this. I'm nervous. Okay, first up we have, I'm gonna be getting the loop out a lot in this box. Okay, it says Japan. The band is not lovely. A lot of these are not gonna be working. It is a repurpose box. So a lot of these, all the batteries are gonna be dead most likely. Oh, okay, so it does light up, you see? That's fancy. So we're going to set this over and start a lot pot with this one. Next, we have another, looks like lower end watch, stretchy band, typical kind of like Walmart, the generic watches on the market. So I'm going to add that one to the lot. Another one that I'm not fond of, the band, it's falling apart, stainless steel on the back. And I will be popping up through the video just to kind of give you guys some updates because I will have to do some research. Lots of Google image searching on these. So I will update you guys throughout the video. But I do like the mother of pearl in the center there. You can see it giving us just that little rainbow pearly hue to it. This just says quartz, Japan down at the bottom. Lots of the Japan again. But I do like the face of it. Not working. And maybe lights up as well. Very fancy. Next, it looks like a side opening band. I do like that. It looks like it has the plastic cover on it still, so that's great. And this is Kim Rogers, so that's good. That's a decent brand. I'd probably put this maybe in the $25 range. It is missing a stone, so that's not fabulous. But let's test the stones. I know Kim Rogers jewelry goes for about that range too, around $25. All right, staying very low in the glass on those jewels. So I'm going to add this one to the lot. This does look in pretty good condition. I don't think it's got the clear cover on here, but there's no scratches on it. There is a little bit on the face, on the like enameled layer on there. And definitely some bubbling on the side as well. So I'll do this one for $2 on here. All right, this is giving me maybe like an Avon look. I know that there are lots of Avon watches out there. So it's definitely giving me that Avon look. It says quartz, again, another mother of pearl face on there. It does not light up or work, of course. But I do love the tiger's eye on there. There's a nice extension. Again, it says China on the extension there. No other markings. And this is Avon. I'm thinking it'll most likely be a vintage one. So I would put this maybe in the $10 to $20 range. We will do some further research on there. We have Mark. Looks like there's a little jewel inside of there. It's still got the tag and everything, and it also has the clear backing on here. So that is something I would most likely try to resell. Like the jewel, of course, in there too. Sometimes they're like little diamonds or little sapphires. So I'll do some research on that. And it does have the clear cover over it as well. So that's great. Wonderful find there. I don't want to pull the tag out really and push it in just in case it is working. So we're going to leave that. I will test that at a later date. But lovely watch. I do like kind of the jewelry band on here. There's some little jewels, maybe some rosy quartz looks. It looks like cat's eye actually. And some of these pearls, we'll scratch those pearls. It is smooth, so we're looking at some costume pieces. But again, lovely piece, fun jewelry-esque piece. I will do this one for $12. I'm hoping that we could at least pay for the box, or maybe I can sell the lot box as a whole and maybe sell it at a little bit higher price if we have some name brands in here as well. That's my backup plan if I don't find anything that I really would like to sell in my shops. All right, this is another, I'm thinking lower end China again on the band. Back, of course, stainless steel. So I'll do that one for $1. All right, we seem to have a lot of these. I actually wear a Fitbit almost every single day. I am a fit girl. I do love my Fitbit. And this is Q7. I know that is a Walmart brand, lower end, maybe $25. So, but hey, that's not to say that they're not a good brand, but it's just not one that I've gone with as of yet. So I could maybe charge this and at least see if it works and maybe see if it's worth selling. But it's going to go in the lot for now. All right, I see the coating on this has come off of these beads. Lots of the jewels, it looks like, have come out of there as well. So I'm going to add this to the lot. All right, we have another quartz band China over there on both of those extenders. So I'll do that one for $1. Okay, this looks like a decent stainless steel. Okay, so this is Guess. So that's great. Guess on there as well. Guess on the back. It's not super scratched up either. I don't see any scratches on the face. Actually feels pretty nice. Have to check on the battery on there, but that's a decent watch right there. I like that one. I'll set that one to the side and give it a little bit more potential. All right, I'm going to assume this is a vintage look with the bamboo. Definitely giving me a vintage vibe here with this design. And I would do some further research and see if we find anything on this. But again, I'm thinking probably $10 to $25, $30 range for that. All right, some more bands, some workout bands. I'm going to put those up. Geneva. We were kind of into Geneva when I was in high school. With the big old face on there, with the large prints and the jewels. We loved all of that in high school. That was definitely the styles in the early 2000s. Staying low in glass on those jewels. So I will do this one for $2. Again, not working, but could replace that battery. All right, this one seems to be on. So that's good. Battery's working on this one. Amatron Pro Sports. I will do some research on this one. Give you guys maybe a screenshot on there. At least it's working, so that's a plus. All right, another maybe Q7, which is this one. It's waterproof. And I don't see any other brand on there. So we're not looking like an Apple or anything like that. Now, if we find an Apple in here, this box will be totally worth it. All right, what is this brand? Is it working? It is working. So that's cool. Okay, we still have the sticker on the back there. And I don't see any other marks on there, but another working watch. So if I do sell this as a lot, at least I can say that there are some working pieces. Looks like we have another working one. That's great. Base metal, Japan. I don't see any other marks on there, but that's pretty. I'd actually wear that one as well. Simple, elegant. You know, I like to mix my golds and my silvers. So that's pretty. I like that one a lot. And it doesn't have very many scratches. Looks like those are just smudge marks. Needs to be cleaned up a bit. So I'll do that one for $2. Okay, so we did find a match to that other one. Vivatar. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Seems to be dead. I'm thinking it needs to be charged up. I'm not sure if that one... Okay, there we go. So I guess it would take a battery. Something shaky in there as well. Not a good sign in my opinion. And it doesn't look like it would fit that one either. So we're going to add both of those to the lot, and we'll go ahead and dig in for our second pile. And we are about due for our next giveaway. We just got into February, so we are right around the corner. We kind of did the December, ran into January giveaway last month. So we are going to be doing about the same for January into February. So you guys, let me know if you guys are interested in anything specific for this month's giveaway. Always love hearing your guys' input. Love reading your comments. Always appreciate all of the knowledge you share on this channel. You guys know that's why I do those giveaways for you guys, for all of the knowledge and the support you guys show. I'm going to add this one to the lot. Missing that back face and just very rough state right there. Vivani. Looks like it says on there. This one is fairly beat up, so I'm going to add that one to the lot. I will check those name brands as we go along. NYNC. And this one is not working. This one is a little scratched up. The face doesn't look too bad, but the band itself is fairly scratched up. Let's check the jewels. Staying pretty low. I saw just a little bit of movement on glass on that one. So I will do some comps on here and give you guys some info. All right, that's a hard one to read. I'm gonna get my loop out. Looks like Orlando. Kind of almost looks like a swan up there at the top. I want to say this is another lower brand, Orlando. So I'm going to go with maybe $5 on here. It is not ticking right now, so most likely need that battery replaced. Another beautiful mother of pearl. All right, this one has the genuine leather mark on the back, so that's great. It's a good start. And it looks like stainless steel again, Japan. So pretty watch though. Definitely give me a vintage look again with the mother of pearl face. Another one that has the missing back. And this one is, looks like Geneva. Let's see what my loop. Geriva. Gereva. Another one I'm going to add to the lot. This is quartz again. I do see some discoloration on here. So I'm going to add this one to the lot. This is a pretty one. It's got some jewels, it looks like, in there. Embassy by Gruen. Gruen. This looks pretty decent and in pretty good condition. Okay. It does have some jewels in there. So I will do some further research on that one. Pretty good condition. Another one of these big faced watches, very heavy metal. That's exactly what I grew up in my teenage years. We went through like a really big watch stage. I think it was when Michael Kors came out with their watches. It was like a really big deal. Everybody wanted one of those watches. So definitely that big face reminds me of those times. This is missing quite a bit. This is also giving me a little bit of an Avon look. It's got a P on here though. Let's see what it says. All right, doesn't look like it just has a serial number on there. Starts with a P. So we're going to add that one to the lot. I hope everybody's weather has been warming up. We went through some snowy days and my kiddos were out of school and it was a bunch of fun. And then we had some birthday parties last weekend. My little girl turned 6. Cannot believe it. My baby girl is getting so big. This is missing the whole face on it. So this is actually going to go to the lot as well. So it was nice to be back with you guys this week. I almost didn't. I was like, you know, this is a sign. This box coming in. Maybe I just need another week off. But I'm glad I'm on here with you guys today. I always miss when I am not with you guys during the week. All right, big butterfly face. Another classic, early 2000s in my opinion. Maybe even later 2000s. Just very decorative and huge faces. So I'm going to add that one to the lot. And I like this one. Let's see what she says. Looks like there's some jewels in there again. Normally those are like maybe diamond. Okay, it says diamond quartz. Sometimes you'll get a little diamond in there. Looks like Loris. And I do recognize the Loris brand with the blue face is nice. Blue mother of pearl, it looks like. So Loris, I'll do some research. And even if I can sell just a handful of these and just make my money back and then sell the lot, I would be content. Because $80 was a big splurge and I was like, wow, jewelry boxes have gone up in price. Didn't even check it. And then found out I didn't order a jewelry box. Another mother of pearl. Big face, big numbers. Looks like maybe some decent leather on there. So we'll set that to the side for some further research. I always loved like the rainbow faces on here. I know some of the higher end brands had the rainbow face. I'm not seeing any markings on this one, so I'm going to say it's lower end, but another great watch in fairly decent condition. I don't see a whole bunch of scratches. Definitely dirty, needs to be washed up, but decent condition. Let's go in for our third pile. This might be the last one. It looks like we'll probably have at least one more pile in here. Okay. Don't see any markings on this one. So no markings on this one. Looking a little bit beat up, so I'm going to add it to the lot. I like this band. It's another giving me a vintage look. So I'll do some Google image searching on this one, but this is in really good condition. The face isn't too scratched up. A couple scratches, not too bad though. This one's a little bit deeper. The rest might be able to get buffed out a little bit. It says quartz again, but I just really like the band more than anything else. So we'll do some research on that one. So this box has potential. I'm still nervous. Hope to get my money back at least. This one does not turn on, but it looks like a rechargeable watch. I'm going to add it to the lot. And any of these watches, if you're interested in a lot, they'll be for $1 and under. I'm even considering selling some of those for 25 cents. So if you're interested, just shoot me an email. Make sure you're using my Dainty Daisy email. I just recently saw some of you guys got a hold of my old email, and I don't normally check that one very often. So be sure to hit up that Dainty Daisy one. Water resistant up to 100 feet, alarm. Maybe does it light up or is that just the alarm? It might be for the alarm. Okay, so it moves around, so that's a good sign. This one's pretty. Got some of the crystals and the Hamza hand. A little bit of discoloration going on though, so I'm going to add it to the lot for $1. Another lovely mother of pearl face, big numbers. Belle and Rose. The band is that rubbery silicone texture. And no cover on it. A little bit of discoloration going on, so I'm going to add that one to the lot. Vice Versa. I want to say this is going to be lower end, maybe $10. I do remember the Vice Versa brand. I do not like the way that this feels. Kind of giving me like a matte, but it's like almost sticky. So not a big fan of that. Just try to give you guys a honest description when I am on here with you guys. I'd hate for you to order something and then be thrown off by the texture or anything like that. Still love the design. I'm a floral girl. I'm a floral 90s child. I have all the classic pictures of me in a lovely floral matching hats and dresses. So lovely. Extra band it looks like. It's got some jewels on it, staying low in glass, china marked on there as well. So I'll do that one for $2. Another big face, genuine leather, or what does that say? Simulated leather on here. So I'm going to add that one to the lot. Quartz. Another classic lower end, I'm thinking watch there. All right, we do have a tag on this one, so China band. 9 West, so that's good. 9 West is usually pretty good for resale, and it does have the cover on there, so that's great. Okay, another Geneva Elite this time. It's got the little jewel on there. It looks like this is going to be some plated look. I feel like there's a little bit of a pull there. So another one I'll do some research on. All right, we have one in the box, so how fancy. That looks very nice. Sometimes there's a tag. Okay, this one says Avon. See if there's any info in here. Looks like just some watch replacement and care guide. So that's beautiful. I would definitely put this one maybe in the $30 range. I'm not sure if it's got some like jewels in there as well. Let's check the jewels on the band. Staying up there near glass. Okay, another glass area. I'm interested to see how these sell, especially because I've mostly done jewelry the last almost 5 years now. It's a good one. I will definitely keep that one. So I don't venture out from jewelry very often just because it's my comfort zone. I don't have a lot of extra time to even learn new things right now. So I really like to stay in my comfort zone. But you know what? New year, new me. I'm going to try something different. Forcefully try something different. I don't know if I'll buy another one, but we'll see how sales go. You know how new things happen. You gotta learn the ropes. BWC maybe? It's got all like the kind of nautical looks to me. I love the wrap band. My husband bought me a Pandora watch long time ago when we were first together. I think it was maybe our first anniversary. He bought me purple and black. I used to love that watch. I wear it still like to wear it. And this reminds me of it because it was the wrap band, Pandora wrap band, many years ago. But nice face on there. I'm thinking maybe $20 range. Okay, I don't think there's any coming back from this one, so we're going to add that one to the lot. I like the stretchy band. It's not stretched out either, so that is nice. It says hope, love, fun, peace. All that fun stuff's a little scratched on the back, but the front looks great. So I'll do that one for $2. All right, we got the little, maybe some quartz stones on here. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be that natural quartz look. All right, don't see any names on that one either, so I'm going to add it to the lot. I'll do that one for $2. Okay, we got a decent band here. All right, another Guess watch, so another great brand for resale. And it says leather on here. The leather definitely needs to have some oil on it, but otherwise it's intact and not too beat up. So that can be worked on. So that's nice and heavy. So I usually, like I said, the watch bands for guests, I normally would put that maybe 25 plus, $30 maybe. We'll see how that one sells. I do like the leather on there. All right, we have 49. I don't think I've come across that one before. Oh, this is Fossil. That's great. I'm a big Fossil girl, especially back in the day. I'm thinking that this is probably a vintage look. Genuine leather Fossil. It's got a little tear in here, but I think I can maybe repair that. Have that sewn, maybe even sew it back together on there, maybe do some glue work. I would definitely say refurbished, of course, when you're selling. I try to be as honest as possible with my customers, but these Fossil watches can be fairly expensive. This is a thicker band. I've just seen the bands before selling just on my jewelry research, and seeing the Fossil, just the bands are fairly expensive, $50+. So since it has the face on it, it's not the prettiest face. It's definitely needs to have some work done on it, but I'm thinking maybe this is going to be a nice find on there. I'm still a big Fossil girl. I still have a wallet that I had from many years ago from my mom that she bought me, one of my first fancier wallets, and it's held up even today. I have a smaller purse right now, so I switched it out, but that's been very recent. I had that one for at least over 10 years, so I like my leathers. That's going to go into the lot. Ooh, Anne Klein too. That's great. Another $30+ find there. Anne Klein too. Some of her necklaces I've sold for incredible amounts. I think the last necklace I sold was maybe $80. So that's great. Like to see some Anne Klein. Nice to see some of the name brands in here. I was a little bit worried about not having any name brands or no higher end, leather, another genuine leather band here. Lots of researchable items, and that gives me hope off of this box. You guys let me know in the comments too if you've come across this box and you've ventured into the watch arena. You let me know. Caleo. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Kind of reminds me like a calico cat. Okay. I'm going to put that one in the lot. I know I keep saying I'm just going to do some research, but I promise I will be doing some research and letting you guys know what I find. Sheffield. Definitely giving me menswear on there. Face turn still. But of course not moving. I'm going to add it to the lot and then I'll review. I'll review all of these. Visage. This is very discolored though. I'm going to add it to the lot. Another one. I'm sure it's going to have like China on it. China on there. Reminds me again of that band that we had earlier with the jewels on it, with the rosy gold. That rosy gold was very much in style in the 2000s, earlier 2000s. I think that's Elgin Swiss or Elgin. Definitely seeing some potential here. Another mother of pearl face with the jewels around the edges. We loved our jewels a handful of years ago. Bella and Rose. Pretty sure I've had maybe some jewelry from Bella and Rose. The tower of watches is falling over. Quartz. Written on there. I actually need to check the jewels on that other one too. Just hitting some metal there. Don't get too excited. I'd staying low. It was this one. Let's go ahead and check the jewels on this one too. Okay, staying low again. All right, we have two more left on here. This is Geneva quartz, and of course it's got the breast cancer awareness. It's coming apart a little bit, so I'm going to add that one to the lot. And then lastly, we've got another floral butterfly design. Lower end, I'm thinking China, maybe Walmart brand. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this box. We ventured out. We tried something new. I will be going back to my normal stuff next week, but we did find some interesting pieces. We found some fossil. We found plenty of Guess, maybe some brand new Avon, vintage Avon, which is always so fun to find. I always love those Avon brands. Lots of things to look up. Again, if you guys have any information, be sure to leave a comment. Always love hearing from you guys, and until next time.